All right, what up? So it's the 17th of January, and as you're gonna see on the charts, we had a lot of good progress this month. All right, so every video I try to explain the journey as best as I know how to, and realistically as I can for especially the beginner traders. Um, the journey that helped me transform not only my trading strategy but also my perspective and success and patience. All right, it's a story of moving away from the noise of the intraday charts and the scalping to embrace the calm, disciplined world of swing trading and the daily time frame. And because that really helped me along my journey. I'm gonna just be honest with you. When I started trading, um, like many of us or many of you, you drawn to the lure of quick money, fast money, scalping, trading on the intraday chart, seeming exciting. Because I was like, man, I'm about to make some big money. I got this job, but I'm also do this, and I'm gonna double, triple my money. And the idea of making quick profits in minutes or hours, but the reality is, it was mentally draining. I'm gonna be honest with you. Consistently glued to the screen, reacting to every flicker or price movement. And it just felt like I was chasing the market rather than understanding the market. Okay. And we once you get once you first start, I'm gonna be honest, you're drawn to that fast money. It's just nothing to it's let me get my train of thought. It's something that feeds into the flesh, should I say. All right. And it is mentally draining, especially for the ones that try to say, well, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to do this full time because I need my freedom back. But at the same time, if you're doing intraday charts and scalping and you really going from a job to another job, being honest with you, and I fell in, I fell into the traps of trying to force trades, over analyzing every candlestick and letting the fear of missing out dictate the decisions. And it became clear that my approach was not sustainable, especially since I had a job. I was in the Army. A lot of you guys, if you've been following me, you know I'm retired military. All right. Especially while balancing the responsibilities of a day job, I needed to change. All right. Now, of course, we know I was going towards retirement of military. I was not quitting, and you can't quit that easy in the military anyway. But I wasn't quitting before I retired anyway. All right. But that's when I went from strategy to strategy to strategy. If I was at the job sometimes, looking at my phone, and I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm, looking at charts, losing and being mad the rest of the day because of the simple fact that I wasn't really paying attention to it, and my job started to slack off as well. All right, so that's when I learned about the power of swing trading and the daily time frame. It wasn't an overnight shift. It wasn't like the light bulb, and then I finally just was profitable on a daily time frame. Trust me, coming from combat and dealing with the fast-paced life of the military, sometimes patience sometimes is not on our best side. It's not our best asset in our trade. All right, but it was a process of unlearning my bad behaviors, bad habits, and embracing patience. I realized that I didn't need to trade every minute of the day to be successful. In fact, the less I traded, the better my results came. And with being patient is just think about if you put some money into a stock market, right? You're not expecting to place money into the stock market as an investment or a IRA fund or mutual fund, and you expect it to mature in one day. It just don't happen like that. You get what I'm saying? All right. And swing trading taught me something. The biggest thing it's taught me is less is more. And I know you've heard that before, and we always hear it and we like, yeah, okay, less is more. But when you actually deep dive into it, the less you trade, the more you make, in my opinion, is because you take more A+ setups. All right. Focusing on the daily charts, I began to see the bigger picture. And if you go to the daily time frame, right, you'll see the trends a lot easier. And you can see when it's making higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. You can see the consolidation. You can see the uptrends, the downtrends. It's easier to tell which way the market is going. If you're looking at a daily time frame, you're like, oh, that's kind of ugly. You can see, okay, that's probably in consolidation. If you look at a chart and there's a lot of wicks and it's going sideways, it's easier to spot that on the daily time frame because the actions are more deliberate. It takes 24 hours per candle. You know what I'm saying? So by focusing on the daily time charts or the daily time frame charts, I began to see the bigger pictures. Trends became clear. Signals were stronger. All right. And the noise in the market faded in the background. It's less noise. I'm going to be honest. All right. I can set my trades. I can manage my risk and walk away and do something else in life. Go work out. Go read a book. Enjoy your family. Go for a run. Play basketball. Hell, watch the NBA games, NFL games. All right. Knowing that the market would move on its own pace. And if you start to realize that once you place in these trades and you realize the risk, like, oh, say if I'm risking $50, all right, and just to make it more, I can say, oh, I'm risking 1% of my account. Look, on the trade, if I'm risking $50 on that trade, in my mind, I should be like, okay, I'm willing to lose this $50. And I'm going to just let it play out, go do something else, and just let it. Because either or, it's going to be two options, either or three options. You're going to win, you're going to lose, or you're going to still be in the trade. But at the end of the day, be comfortable with that risk because the market is going to move at its own pace. So if it goes in your direction, you're not going to be able to speed it up, whether you trade in the smaller time frames or the larger time frames. All right. And with this approach, it freed up a lot of my time. I can focus and be more productive on my day job, the one that was actually paying my bills. All right, my family and other passions. I love martial arts. I love competing in sport karate. I love running marathons. All right, without feeling the need to be tethered to the screen. All right, but most importantly, it taught me patience, and it taught me patience. And I'm also in college, should I say, for IT. So I definitely need patience for that. But it taught me a lot of patience with not just trading, but actually in life in general, because you realize the more patient you are, the more good things come to you. I know if you're old enough to remember Heinz 57, the ketchup where you pouring it and it's so rich, so thick. Why waste time when ain't anything else? It basically was telling you, hey, patience is key. All right. So, because if you waited, okay, I probably got off track, but if you waited for that good ketchup to pour on your fries, all right, instead of being so impatient, you went grab some other nasty ketchup. You waited for the Heinz 57. You was good because the slogan was "Good things come to people who wait." All right. Hope I didn't get off track of that. All right. All right. So here's the truth about Forex trading. All right. It's not a get rich quick scheme. All right. And the fast money trap is a mirage. Now, I'm not negating the fact that some people might be definitely good at scalping and make a lot of money at scalping. I'm not saying that. But to the average person, all right, and I know you probably like, oh, well, I'm not the average. Okay, I got it. Then if you're not the average, I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking about to the average person who has a job, who has a family, and who has other obligations, and they want to make the extra income or investment, but they don't have time to sit on the charts all day. All right. So the fast money trap, like I said, is a mirage. Sustainable success comes from understanding the market rewards discipline and consistency, not impulsiveness. All right. Remember those, write those down. Discipline and consistency. Patience is key. All right. When you have the right setup, you just got to stick with your plan. All right. Trust your analysis. When you set up yourself apart from the crowd, swing trading taught me it's better to take a few high probability trades than a dozen mediocre ones. All right. And on the daily time frame, it does give, if you wait, like I was telling somebody else I teach in the Discord group, and as before we go on, I forgot to tell you that if you like this concept or you like my 10-minute rants every single video and all the content that I'm giving you, if it's valuable to you, make sure you hit the comment button. Make sure you hit the comment down below and let me know, hey, good content or all gas, no break. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and hit the bell for notifications when I come out with more content. All right. When you wait for like we were saying, when you wait for the right setup and stick with your strategy and trust your analysis, you set yourself apart from the crowd. All right. Swing trading taught me it's better to take a few trades of high probability trades than a dozen mediocre ones. All right. And here's the beautiful part about it. On the daily time frame, doesn't mean sacrificing probability, profitability. Because somebody told me the other day, well, man, you just need a lot more money to do this, and then you risk too much more. That tells me right there you haven't really deep dove into into swing trading on the daily time frame. Because at the end of the day, I can risk, I can have a 100 pip trade, I can risk 0.01. You get what I'm saying? And I'm ultimately risking $15. Now, of course, you don't want to have, I don't know, no broker that lets you just put $15 in there. But at the same time, even if you had a $100, $200 account and you risk $15, because that's the lowest they let you go, that's still not a bad trade if you lost that. Now, obviously, if you keep losing $15 trades, eventually your $100 is going to go down the drain. All right. You're not going to have enough equity to actually trade that. All right. So, in fact, that doesn't mean you're sacrificing profitability. In fact, it can be just as lucrative, if not more so, because you're making informed decisions based on a well-formed trend. You know what I'm saying? Because the 15-minute, the 5-minute, you might think it's going on a trend and it goes up, comes right back down, goes sideways, goes up, come back down. But like I say, the daily time frame is more deliberate. You're working smarter, not harder, in my mind. So to everyone out there, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you feel like you're chasing the fast money or stuck in the cycle of over trading, I want to encourage you to step back, look at the bigger picture, learn to trust the process, and have faith in your ability to stay disciplined. The market will always be there, but your mental health and your time with loved ones are irreplaceable. I want you to know that. I'm gonna say that again. The market is always going to be there. It's been there for hundreds of years. All right. Before it was computers, there was trading. All right. But your mental health and your time with your loved ones are irreplaceable. Swing trading will allow you and allow me to find that balance, a way to trade consistently and profitability while still living my life. All right. I have time to do these videos now, because at first I was trying to work, then I come home, I'll be trying to find a trade because I'm trying to trade on the 15, looking at my phone. All right, hey, 15 minutes up. Okay. And that's ridiculous. You lose brain power. I have time to go to school. I have time to do my videos. I have time to work out. I have time with my family. And it's crazy how much time you have the daily, and you still can be profitable and make money. You know what I'm saying? All right. If I can leave you with one message today before we jump into the charts, all right, be patient, be disciplined. Trust is less more. Trust that less is more. Success in trading is just like success in life. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the charts, and then we're just going to go over a few things that happened so far in January, because believe it or not, this is crazy. January is almost over, and I went 3 minutes over my rant. But we're going to do this. All right, so if you look on my January trading list, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 total trades on the daily time frame. We lost one, but as you can go into it, and I will put a link up here, up top somewhere. I think it's up there, going to be up there for the actual trading strategy that I explained when I break it down. We're going to go over this again. All right. Every video, I do the same thing over and over. All right, look, I marked off the January trading month, 2 candle highs, 1, 2. Look at the look at the 5P at ATR. All right. 135 pips. Look at that. 135 pips took 1 day. Next, look at that. All right. 2 candle lows, retested 2 candle lows, not touching the 2 candle highs. I'm sorry, 2 candle highs, not completely under the SMA, not touching the SMA. Think about it. If your trading strategy cannot be explained in a few sentences, it's too much. All right. Here we go. Look at this. ATR 50. Boom. 1 day. Look at this. All right. Look here. 1, 2, 56. Boom. That was basically 1 day or 2 days. All right. Euro USD. Look at that. 1, 2. And that is 81 pips. Took 1 day. Boom. Look at that. At the beginning of the month. 1. All right. 1, 2. That's 55. Boom, hit. 2 candle lows. I'm sorry, guys. 2 candle highs. All right, and then that's it. Under the SMA, not touching it on the daily time frame. You had to, now keep in mind why they say patience, because these trades didn't happen till I think the first part of the second week in January or the last part of the first week. So there is where the patience comes in at. Being patient and disciplined to wait. Look at that. Look, the second happened. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So you had the whole first week, no trades the first week. Oh, well, look at that. Second week, we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades that popped off in the second week. All right, look at that. 2 candle highs, 58, ATR 58. Next, look at that. 1, 2, look at that. 147, 145 pips. All right, look at that. GA, boom, quickly, EuroCAD. Next, 1, 2, all right, 120, 112 pips. Boom, look at that. Now this one took, we got in on this one 8th, 9th, 10th. So this one took about 5 days. All right, took about 5 days. It's okay though. Guess what? Being patient, you in those 5 days, you had time to work out. You had time to go to school. You had time to watch the game. The playoffs is going on. You had time to watch NBA. You had time to go to a restaurant with your family. But guess what? You wouldn't have been able to do that if you was trading the daily time frames. Look at that. GU 1, 2, second week. What's the ATR? 130. Boom. And 3 days. Boom. You was good to go. All right. Look at that. Euro GBP. Look at that. You got your trade in on the 10th. Like I said, being patient. Look at that. And what's the ATR say? 42 pips. Boom. You got it. You in and out. Look. I've even been told, man, 1-to-1 risk ratio is trash, man. You ain't gonna never. But guess what? That's what you think. I know it works for me. You get what I'm saying? I show you this. I show you this video after video after video after video. All you got to do is go back test these pairs yourself. All right? Be patient. Simplicity is everything. Look at that. 2 candle highs. Look at that. 1, 2. That's 81, and bring it down here. And 81, boom, you got it in 1 day. You're done. Look at that. 1, 2, that's 144 pips. Look at that. Same day, boom, you got it. GJ, look at that. And you got in right here, and this is 218 pips. You got it basically the same. Now, if you didn't get it this day, it didn't let you take it in this day because you got in a little bit lower, but guess what? And about 5 days later, boom, you got your 218 pips. Get what I'm saying? Now look, here comes the losses. Now, if you look, I'm like the one I got the strategy from, the mentor I got the strategy from. Sometimes you do have to look at support and resistance and see where those key levels happen. If you can see right here, it's been bouncing off this since December. All right. Now, should we have taken this trade? More than likely, no. But we took it anyway. All right, because we seen the retest. Came back up, restarted the whole thing. 2 candle lows. All right. And look here. When I say 2 candle lows, that means a buy. When I say 2 candle highs, that means a sell. All right. 2 candle lows, this is close. All right. And we out. See what I'm saying? So technically right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 trades. Like I said, you're 13-1. If you risked, let's do this. Let's do something simple. Let me bring up my handy dandy calculator. All right. And let me see if I can pull this up. So if you got 14 trades, and let's just say on a lower level, all right, you risked $10 per trade. Something simple. You got 140 bucks minus 10. All right. You made 130 bucks this month. You made 130 bucks this month. All right. On the higher level, if you have a big enough account or you have a big enough prop firm account, if you have a big enough, it don't matter. As long as you got capital in there, let's just say you risked $100 times 14. All right. That's 1,400 bucks, but you got a minus for the loss. You made 1,300 bucks this month. Now that's what I call time freedom. You have your job, all right? You have your trading. You only look at the trading every 5 o'clock, every 5 o'clock p.m. You look at this thing, you go down all these pairs. Look, I have all these pairs. Look, you go down all these pairs. You can see where is a clear setup and where it ain't a clear setup. 30 minutes, you can go do your homework, then close it. After you look at the chart, I do my homework, then I close. I cook, I do whatever. I go running, I do train martial arts. I just watch the game. If there's a football game on, I'm a Houston Rockets fan, a Houston Texas fan, an Astro fan. If there's a game on, I watch that. But guess what? I got my time freedom back. And other than that, I hope you liked my rant and my setup for January. Also, if you would like to join the Discord group, I do have a Discord group, but it is a paid Discord group. And it's not a course. You're paying me for my time. I put all these trades up in the Discord group. I believe in having a tight-knit community, but my time is money. All right, my time is money because I do have a family. I do have other things I need to do. Hey, look, if my prices are too much, you do not have to join. You can just continuously learn from my YouTube channel. Pretty much plain and simple. Other than that, if you liked what you heard so far, put all gas, no brakes in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. Other than that, all gas, no brakes.